Welcome to another video with Steve Douglas on Wildcatters TV. Steve shares his tips, tricks, and methods, and in his own way, makes you feel like you're spending a day on the boat with him. Ride along with Steve and take your catfishing skills to the next level. We'd like to thank our sponsors, XL Boats, Monster Rod Holders. Monster Rod Holders are monster strong, tangling with Catfish rods. Mustad Hooks, the best-selling hook on the planet. Fat Boy Custom Rods. Now, here's the Catfish dude, Steve Douglas.
Oh, there's a good one. We're going to put this one down. That one's taking drag. Oh, yeah. Here's the fish, fellas. He's pulling my boat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's taking drag. Well, he ain't up off the bottom yet. Look at that old TWC rod there. Feel the fight, fellas. Feel the fight. Hey, oh, he come off. Woo! He made a quick spin down there and come off. But while he did it, he tangled me with every daggone line I got. Sometimes it's not meant to be, guys. Sometimes it's not meant to be. I'd have sure liked to seen that fish. I thought he was hooked good. Alrighty, alright. That's alright. We got a daggone 3-pounder. Yeah, right. Sometimes you can't win them, fellas. Today's my day. Today is my day. Boy, he was a good fish too. I felt the fight all right. Well, we're gonna bait them up, continue on. There ain't a daggone thing wrong with that hook. It's sharp as heck. It's offset. I don't know, the only other reason that I know that that fish would have got hooked is if that tip of that point got hooked into the tooth pad of that big fish. You know, a lot of times on a 50-pound fish, that tooth pad is going to be 1.5 inches wide. And I've caught them many times where it's just right behind the tooth pad, but if it's not embedded into that, it's not going to embed into bone, and that tooth pad is just nothing but jawbone is all it is. So sometimes you can get them, sometimes you can't, guys. That's why you hear about fish stories. Guy says, man, I had him to the boat and lost him. Well, there you go. Nothing wrong with the hook, nothing wrong with the equipment. The fish just didn't hook itself right. And that's fishing. But the day's early, we're going to keep chugging. If I was in a tournament, I'd be crying right now. But we're just playing around, so everything's cool. But hooking a fish in a tooth pad like that, sometimes it even break a hook. I see a lot of guys posting pictures of a certain brand circle hook on the internet a lot where they're breaking. I think it's due to them hooking the fish in the tooth pad, a big fish now. It's not going to happen with small fish. But I think they hook them partially in the tooth pad, and when that fish chomps down, it just breaks the hook and he comes unbuttoned. Just like you seen that one right there. I felt him twist one time, and there was just nothing there. It was it just pulled loose. Now it didn't pull through skin. I just don't think it was really hooked that well, because it was just kind of, the tip was just probably buried in the tooth pad just very little bit. And like I say, it's not going to penetrate bone like that. I don't care if you have a J hook or a circle hook. I've just never seen any hook, you know, embed into that tooth pad. All right, guys, when you got just a little bit of current, we're in a 0.5 mile an hour current, and we don't have any wind. The day seems pretty nice so far, and we're able to drift sideways. And when you're able to drift sideways, I like to adjust my rod holders to where I'm about 4 foot apart. I stagger them up the length of the boat so that they're about 4 foot apart. We've got the front one up all the way towards the front, and then as we come back, this is going to be next. It's about 4 foot away from the other. We're going to adjust this one here just a little bit where it jumps back over to this side and is 4 foot farther back. Then we jump to this one, which again is close to being 4 foot. And then we have this one, and of course this one here sticks out past the back. So as we're going downriver sideways, we've probably got a good 30 feet of baits drifting down this river like this. So you got a better chance of running into some fish when you got them staggered like that. Alright, now we've got all our rods out, we've got them staggered, we're good to go. Now we've drifted in just a little too far. Now I'm going to have to get myself back out on that ledge, and then once I do that, everything's set up and we just make this big swath down through here, and hopefully can find us something else, another big one. Alright, we're getting in the zone now. You like to pull me out of the boat. Oh, mercy. Now, I had one today already pop off on me. Had another one break my line. I can't guarantee I'm going to get this bad boy in either. Alright, I got you. Try to keep him controlled so he don't get my other lines. Come here. He ain't as big as he portrayed himself to be, but I'm certainly going to take him. That hook's doing the same thing on that tooth pad. Come here, but I'm gonna get him, I think. Yeah, I got him. This boat straightened up. Yeah, right here, guys, you can see. And I got him right behind the tooth pad. See right there? Oh. Where's my pliers at? Now he was hooked pretty good. I don't think he would come out. Alright. Another nice fish on a suspended drift. In deep little holes. Alrighty. Go down, buddy. He was a nice fish. I'll take some more of them. Finally, our luck changed a little bit. And we got one in. He's awful small compared to the last one we just caught. Well, there's 3 fish real fast, guys. We just banged a big one. And as you can see, he come off, but we drifted another few minutes. And of course, he's really hooked good. But we've got him corralled up here a little bit on this one bank. And we're just gonna run back up to the top and drift it again and hope another big one grabs it. I'd sure like to see that other big one though. For sure. See you, buddy. Right. And we're using small bait today too. The big bait wasn't working early this morning, so we downsized a bit and the fish started biting. That was a nice barge captain. He went all the way around me. Now he's on. Alright guys, I think I just figured this out. My problem why they're not getting hooked properly. Looks like they're hitting the bait and coming up with it instead of just swimming by and taking it down. I noticed it on the other one up there a while ago. This one is the same way. here and my sinker's sliding on my braided line, especially on that front one up there a while ago, and I noticed that the line was slack, and I guess that's what they're doing. They're coming up from the bottom, and they hit it and keep swimming up. Well, of course, they're not going to get hooked that way. And I noticed this one did it too, but I reeled down on him. See here? He's barely hooked too. He's barely hooked, and that's what's happening, guys. They're hitting the bait and swimming up with it. I don't know how to figure that out, but I'm gonna figure it out. There you go. Learn something new every day, every time you go out. But you got to kind of pay attention to things too. All right, well, I think we're going to call it a day. We've been here since 7 o'clock this morning. It's probably about 3:30, a little over 8 hours, I believe. And we've had a pretty decent day, considering we lost several big fish due to not getting hooked up right. And the one that we did get hooked up right, he hit it so fast and so furious, it broke my mono. I had my drag set really tight, so it was kind of angler error on my part today. But this is going to be a day. I mean, you can't have a stellar day every time you come out. You just do the best you can, but like I say, this is probably going to be the most realest day on the water you guys are ever going to see. Especially with me losing fish like that. So one last thing, guys, I'd like to give a shout out to all our guys, men and women in our armed forces. We get several emails and IMs frequently of guys saying that I bring them a little bit of a home when, you know, like they're over in Afghanistan or Iraq. They can watch my videos and kind of feel at home, which kind of makes me feel pretty good. So keep doing a great job, guys. We appreciate what you're doing. Thanks for watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one.